And we're live. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing a playthrough of Ace Combat today, or at least starting it. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it in one sitting. But we can get through a good portion of it anyway. Got about 2 hours, so we'll see where we go. But we're going to be doing a fresh start. So none of the aircraft tree is unlocked. Which is how I prefer playing, to be honest. I like to unlock things as I go. I like that kind of sense of progression. So a pretty Bob standard normal playthrough. Nothing special. But who knows, maybe one day in the future we can do some silly stuff. If I ever stream this game again. Some gun-only runs maybe, who knows. Yeah, normal playthrough today. I've been having an itch to play. I did a playthrough of the game recently, like a month ago. I just want to play more. I'm in that Ace Combat phase. I watched the Top Gun Maverick film like a little while ago. That's kind of inspired me. Play some Ace Combats. Bit tired today. Haven't been able to get much sleep because it's been raining in the UK and thundering, and it keeps deciding to do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. So keep getting woken up by that. So I am a bit tired. So my reflexes might be a little worse today. Hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Anyway, I think we're about ready to begin. I just want to check, because I wiped my save data, I just want to check if it actually keeps the graphics how I left them. No, it's not that, is it? It's display? No, I was already on display. Graphics. Right. That seems fine. Yeah, that should be okay. I think it should all be as it should, so we can get on, start the game. And we're going to be playing on hard.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been wearing a vest with this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone
I
here?
love the cutscenes in this game, it's so pretty.
Settle down.
And the game itself
Says
is
settle down.
gorgeous.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Medic, we're being attacked! Right, so I'm probably going to be ignoring these planes down here. Because starting out with one of these would be a bit broken. We do have the F4E available to us, which is, I think it was a pre-order bonus with the game. Which is really dumb. I thought that was really stupid. F4E has always been kind of a staple of early game Ace Combat. And they made it like DLC in this game. I was just like, why? So normally at this point, you would only be starting with the F-16C. I think normally I would go for the F4E because I like it more, but I think I will just go for the F-16 for this.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation's tight.
We're going.
It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Let me go. Oh, hang on. That's why. It reset this. No, that's high G10. Wait. That's fine. I think it's Type B that I prefer. Yeah.
Favor, get that bird in the air.
That's better. I was like, why am I taking off? I was like, do I have to wait for the guy to stop talking?
Take off and form up with Mage 1.
That's much better.
Put that fire on. Don't let it reach the fuel tank.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
So far the game is performing okay. I had to do some weird things with it to stop it from crashing.
Can't have any more casualties.
Not crashing.
Time to stop the
Freezing.
bullshit.
With little freezes
Mage
that
2,
just
form up with
fuck up
Mage
the
1.
gameplay.
All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Alright.
Column 4, understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack.
Now, do I
Expect the
need one
worst
for
and
these?
stay sharp.
Wilco.
One special weapon.
Trigger,
Is
I'm
it
your
two?
wingman.
Let's see.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Yeah, it's one. Okay.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Way ahead of you.
Sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Oh, this game is so gorgeous. And I'm playing with the graphics a little bit lower, and it still looks amazing.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Evading missile.
I'm on this one's tail.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
Easy.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's showing some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Better have a look.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. We'll cover. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
I think I'm closest to this one.
Attention all combat groups.
Let's go for
Are there
these
any
guys.
drones? Verify.
Are there any drones? Verify.
Right now. Jesus.
The
This is the kind
drone
of shit that
man.
really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Attack missed.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Woo! If that were real life, I'd be dead.
Miss. That's a miss.
Oh, come on.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire.
Cool, let's do the cool shot. Yeah, boy! Oh, that's just a hit. This guy's a bit more bulky.
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
Hey Kai, welcome to the stream!
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Playing some good old Ace Combat. Let's go for these guys first. That's probably gonna miss.
Get on target confirmed. Enemies locked on. They're locked on me.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
What's that big? Where are you? There you are.
Locked.
Well, they actually got it.
Mage 2 splashed a bandit. Mage 2, Fox 3. The bomber is down. Missile hit. 1 remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
There we go.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Oh, I should probably look at that. Oh, I've lost him.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are
Oh,
down.
I thought it was going to be
Our
like
radar
some
shows no sign of bandits. You're in the
weird
clear.
cutscene thing. No?
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Let's go into the clouds.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
The
What's the deal with
drones!
all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Yeah, that's the tutorial level. Pretty normal, pretty simple stuff. But later on, we're going to be getting some more chaotic missions. So it only get more crazy from here. Pro Bandicooter joins aerial superiority base mercenary group, gets paid 75k to blow
We are currently
drones
assessing the
and commit
damage to
war
the
crimes.
base.
There you go. That's
We have
Ace
confirmed
Combat.
that the aircraft carrier-
Oh shit! I skipped the talking guy. Oh.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of
Crash is
Erusia
just
has
freaking
declared
out in the
war on
plane
the Osean Federation.
From all the G-force.
As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now.
With Jeremy
The
Clarkson's
Executive Office
go
of the
really
Osean
far.
Federation
Oh,
has
is
declared
that
a
with the
national
Jeremy
state of
Clarkson
emergency.
face?
They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
His face just like
Breaking news
disintegrates.
from ENN.
Disintegrates and just rips off his...
Osea launched an
rips
attack
off
on the
his
capital
face.
today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent.
His face is like freaking out. He's like, woo,
They were desperate and started a war. One they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought
Nutcase
and
decided
died
to
in.
not wear a helmet in the fucking
The
plane.
biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. in case you were wondering. Yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Deleuze of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie.
I love this song so much. It's so
The only
goofy.
reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright, so we got some ground targets this time, which is where I typically shine. I think I do better air to ground than air to air, definitely. Crash! Get in the jet! Economic collapse in the neighboring countries has created opportunities. We must steal all the crystals, Crash. Okay, so here we got the aircraft tree. Let's skip all this. So as we progress and buy more stuff, we'll be able to get access to other things. We got a few choices to begin with, but I don't think we can actually buy any of it. We do not have the money required yet. I'm not sure which path I want to take. I think normally I go like somewhere in the middle, like here, because you can get all of the missile parts, which are very nice. Especially reload. Reload and payload as well. Get some more missiles. But we got quite a big tree here, and hopefully we might be able to get one of the later planes, one of the cooler planes. Could try and get like an Su-57 or even an F-22. Would we be able to afford the F-22? I'm not sure actually, by the end of the game. Oh, I could go down here and get the toilet plane. Get the Su-34. For now we can't buy anything, so we can just move on with the mission. I think for this one I'm going to show off the Phantom. Because it's probably going to be the last opportunity we get. As I'm probably going to buy maybe the Tomcat after this and just use that. I love the Tomcat. It's such a cool plane. Yeah, we'll probably use UGB for this. Do we have that part yet? We do have a part. Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar?
Yeah, I think I've blown up this air problem.
Yep.
We're popping off!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Yeah, Mage 2
Let's
destroyed
bomb
the
this.
target.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
We're going to be destroying everything.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
So we want to get the most money.
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
We're using the weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Fox 2.
Nice.
Fox 2.
Oh, I actually hit.
Mark acquired.
Bit of distance.
Fox 2. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Break!
Yeah, there we go.
Missed.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy. Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lockout to their targets, too.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Maintaining over clear ground.
That's right.
School 3, you have to bail out now.
So clouds actually have a pretty cool gameplay mechanic in this game. You can hide in them. And they can also affect your missiles lock-on. And your targeting system. Which is pretty cool. Woohoo!
Keep your mind focused.
Move the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. Dodged it.
Oh, the turning on this thing is so stiff!
Five targets remaining.
There's an enemy on your tail.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
All transports have been destroyed, but what were they carrying?
4 targets remaining.
We're behind the enemy.
Page 2, target destroyed. Alright, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
Come on. There we go.
Bandit hit the lock.
Roll 2, Fox 2.
Launch preparations complete. Hold for brief. Whenever you're ready.
Stand clear 15 meters. UAV is ready to launch. Away!
Missile!
Oh.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait.
Let's get this guy first.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Bandits are in the clouds.
HQ, this is Column 1.
Oh,
Bandits
do not
confirmed as
crash.
UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. HQ bandit on your 6. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Column 4, Fox 2.
Missile evaded. Missile away.
My wings are iced up.
Oh, that missile's getting affected by the
That's
clouds.
about it.
You can see it
Chase
wiggling.
him down and pull the trigger.
Try getting
Column
out.
2, the enemy's greedy. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Missiles.
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The
There
ice
you
will
go.
melt.
Nice
You only
kill,
need 1
Trigger.
missile for
Enemy
UAVs
aircraft
as well.
confirmed down.
Most other planes you need 2.
Skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
Minimal wage farmhand
don't
gets
know.
crushed by a jet
Maybe the
fire.
bandits took the caution.
No!
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of
Wait,
the
what
rest.
did you say? You shoot, someone gets killed? Crash takes no prisoners. Professional bandicooter is bloodthirsty.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
And we got S-rank that time too. We got more money. Also, for the record, this story confused the fuck out of me. So, I'm just in it for the planes and the shooting stuff down. Most part of the story, I'm just like, wow.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea.
Yeah, why did those civilians have to choose to live there? They could have been
Ships moored
somewhere
around
else.
the space elevator
Except
and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new
Those damn
advanced
drones.
type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide
That's the
support.
big cheese.
However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Wow. Let's get a new plane. I think I can just get any of these. I think I will go for the middle path because you get some really good parts. And maybe from in the middle. I could make my way to the F-22. Maybe get an F-35. Or get the parts and then just head down here. Get toilet plane or maybe get the Su-37. I'm not sure if I'd be able to get the 57. Actually, hang on. Oh, I think I could go through here. Yeah, because this goes down. Oh no. Okay. I thought that would actually go like to here. I don't think it does. Decisions. A10 playthrough. That's the A10. Could get an A10. Get that. So, A10's like main gun is just so good. Giant cannon on the front of it. Could get an A10. get F-14, go for an A-10, and then just keep going this way, getting all the parts. Could get a Typhoon while we're at it as well. That'll be fun. Actually, I think last time I played, I went up here after. Got an F-15, and then went straight for the YF. I think that's what I did in my last playthrough. I think this time we might just head in the direction of the F-22. But I'll get an A-10, because that might be quite fun. Mucking around in there. So let's get the F-14. I do love the F-14, it's so cool. Yeah, boy! It goes brrr, it goes very brrr. You do not want to be caught on the other end of that brrr. You're dead. That's it, it's over. We're on our way. Probably like 1 or 2 missions we can get the A-10. And funny enough, base game, you got the A-10 and you got the SU-34, and they're the only 2 attackers in the base game. Everything else is either multi-role or a fighter, which is kind of sad, because I do love my attackers. Yeah, LAM is pretty good.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
We can use that to snipe across the map. Oh, I used to love using the LAM back in the Infinity days. Oh, so good. Too bad Ace Combat Infinity was free to play, and now it's dead. I do bloody miss that game. When are we going to get Infinity 2? It was so good. I want co-op Ace Combat again.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
This time we're on an aircraft carrier. Let's go.
Mage 2 is away. Mage 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
We're going to be doing some dogfighting.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Column 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the
So
other
the wind
guys
can actually affect the aircraft as well.
dirty things. Once you hit
Push
one of
us
them,
around.
stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season, imagining a put down.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements? They got me. Column 4, Fox 2.
3 remaining.
Eject.
Oh wow, I actually got that.
Evading. We need reinforcements now.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Nice.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I love this song so much. It's so good.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Dig!
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Ah, it's alright. No big deal. Ah. Here's the big cheese. The army of drones. Wow! Drones!
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar
Those
lock.
bastards.
Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
Let's pull up some drones.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Dodging everything I
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys won't do easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
That thing? God help us. Still talking out here keeping up with the drones.
Gold Squadron.
Oh my god.
Baby Huey.
That would have been so cool if that hit it.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Oh my god, where am I going?
Let's knock you sideways. The machine does for you.
These bandits are fast as hell.
I'm spiked.
Those one. Commander, they got me.
Oh, they're coming for me.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, the Gargoyle Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status.
Verifying the situation.
They can't get a lock.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Still hit? Oh, he's going me. Let's do some damage to this, shall we?
Column 3, column 2's hit. Status report. Shit, column 2, do you
Oh, it's still
copy?
coming for me.
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Let's get a bit of a distance and we'll just snipe up.
Bastards. Take a peek. Column 3, Fox 2, sickle.
Lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper,
Oh, god, that was so close.
What the hell?
Caution,
Oh, he's doing the
all
shield, he's
aircraft
doing the
stay
shield.
alert.
Alright, get out, get out, get out.
Breaking!
Control ground. I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Yeah, that would have killed me.
We got incoming.
Kill some
Squadron
drones
is
in the
down.
meantime.
Too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation.
Hang on, let me blow up this drone. Ah, come on!
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Damn it, I can't break away.
Missile headed for friendly. Yowza. This one's mine.
This is where we lost.
Look at this guy doing these, like,
Returning aircraft. Leave the AO.
spins and
Allies will
twirls.
pursue. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron,
Look at this
hang in
drone.
there and come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. That's it, Trigger. Their
Woohoo!
machines don't show any mercy.
H2, UAV down. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Radar lock acquired. My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1.
Let's go help this guy.
With Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat.
Ho, ho,
It's a
ho.
bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now.
I mean, wow!
One bad. Distance 30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
Oh, I got no LAM. I can't snipe anymore.
Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support!
Meanwhile, she's just freaking out.
Support!
Die.
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
We lost one of
Said
our
what I had to
team.
say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
Yeah, literally.
That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Some guy just came in and just sniped her. I wonder who that gentleman is. Yeah, that thing is an absolute unit. It's not an ace combat game without your super weapons and your airships.
The deck is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing.
Now watch me scuff the land.
Carrier. Lower your speed. Mage 2, lower your nose. You're too high.
Oh, am I gonna make this? Let's see.
Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Perfect!
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
There was nothing dodgy about that landing. Nah, none whatsoever, definitely not.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier
Yeah, you just
Kestrel 2
survived
sunk during the
like
attack
an
on
onslaught
Farbanti.
of drones.
Carrier-borne aircraft
Die at
mistakenly
the
bombed
end.
urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Our main man, one army trigger, just defeats an onslaught of drones and fucking crashes into the aircraft carrier. Most anticlimactic ending ever.
Here he comes.
My landing was way better.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones.
My aspirin.
Was taking a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again.
Just assassinated that girl.
His flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him. I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
Are you kidding me? Some grandpa in a nerfed up painted jet wiped your dudes.
This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world,
let me show you how
it's
it's done.
In one place,
Kiddos.
that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And
There
one's
he
an
is.
anarchist with no balls.
The man.
Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming.
The princess?
You could say her
I
charm
hope
was
she's
like
got
a
lots of
virus.
spaghetti.
Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn
I should turn
Osia
this
down."
into a YouTube group.
No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Not gonna lie, she's kind of hot, yeah. God damn. Come on, man, this is a game about planes, not girls.
As proof of the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces.
Oh, good old Harling.
However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in rescue teams
yes,
soon
planes
after.
are very cool.
A
All
number
about the
of
planes.
anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
No, we can't have that.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Oh.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Oh! Let's see if we can buy anything. Might be able to afford the A10 now, actually. We can! Let's get ourselves an A10. Maybe we can afford these later on as well. This is a dogfight heavy mission. Do I go in with an A10? Trigger, this should be an easy task, but we need you to kill literally fucking everyone and carry the team. Also solve political instability of the planet and rescue the goddamn princess. While we just sit here and watch. You do it, Trigger. In your fucking A10. Go beat the shit out of those drones with the A10. Oh god, this thing is so slow. Oh, shit. Also, it's got no air-to-air weapons as well. Oh, but look at that gun count. Almost 5k ammo. Oh yeah, I'm gonna lob a UGB at the planes and the drones. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're fucking doing it. At least we can make it slightly faster. Only in acceleration. Can't actually increase the top speed yet. God, this is gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Oh, but the gun though is gonna be so good. Oh my god. I mean, there are a few ground targets that we can take out with like the UGB and whatnot. But this is mostly like air to air. Got our Chad A10. Some lunatic bandicooter took an A10 into a dogfight.
Entering operation area. Posing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar.
So we can't go in the bubbles.
Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Let's just fly into those bubbles now.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
the wind. Oh!
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Please stop. Please.
No problem. Situation normal.
Positions down.
RTV, going
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry.
Do I take the risky route with the fucking A10? Fuck it, let's go for it. Let's do it. I just hope there's no wind as I like go through. Oh, I can feel it.
Good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway
Oh god, oh god, alright. Just fucking go for it,
Just
dude.
know you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
I have to concentrate for that one.
President in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Why don't you marry him? Jeez. Mr.
Rendezvous
Harding.
point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Oh, fuck.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear.
We did it!
Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Can't even lob these that far. This thing's so slow.
Break! Missile incoming! Mage 2, target
Try that
destroyed.
gun.
Mage 2, target down. Mage 2, target down. Half of the anti-air guns down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Oh, that did nothing.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Jeez, love!
Squadron.
Cavalry's here!
Jump through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
That's gonna miss, isn't it?
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. The Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that.
Nice.
All SAM sites down.
See, that's what an A10 should
All
be
anti-air
doing.
guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Oh yeah, we'll go over here now. There's a few more ground targets, I forgot about this part.
They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
Go save former President Darling!
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
We got some drones.
Sea
Some
Goblin,
bloody
heading over to the express
drones.
location now.
Oh, this thing.
Run for the container!
Also, this thing has 35 UGBs. What the fuck? What? I only just noticed that.
Break! Missile incoming!
Oh, I missed him. Let's go for this guy before he takes off. Actually, make sure it connects.
Lockdown bandit.
Nice.
Ambush! Spider from the far shore!
They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Nice.
We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
This thing is so freaking slow.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stick right there!
I just can't turn over. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Oh, did I use the flares just in time there? I think I did.
Respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Oh my god, please move!
All enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric!
Nice. Alright. Let's take a break from that. Let's take out some ground targets. Oh, I think there's wind as well that's making this even more awkward.
Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
This is Golem 3. Imagine away 6. They can't get away.
That's about half. Pump up the rest.
We found a Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force,
Well, it's just fine.
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do.
This is gonna keep harassing me, isn't it?
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the
Mother
data
Goose
link.
One.
Mother Goose 1. That's the best you can come up with?
Let's go these container trucks.
3 remaining.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Please just stay there.
1 remaining.
Thank you.
UAV confirmed down.
We'll get there eventually.
Targeting gun range.
Ah, these UAVs
All
got nothing
UAVs
on
have
my
been splashed.
engine.
All
From the
aircraft.
stone
Mortars and Harling
age.
transport is ready to take off.
These whippersnappers and their
Mother Goose 1,
UAVs.
take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Woohoo! That's a lot of targets.
Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, warming up.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
This is gonna be hell.
Roger.
So far, they're not moving too much.
Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. An old timer. There's no hiding how UAVs are used.
I'm just go help Harling.
Down. Nice work. Keep it up. Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail.
Forgot this is an escort mission.
Fox 2, I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. An Arsenal bird.
I'll get there eventually.
Strategically, I chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Lovely stuff there.
Radar lock acquired.
Jolly good.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Not the lighthouse. I need the harbor.
Oh god, he needs my help already. I just was there.
Golem 2, enemy behind you.
Where's the
hang on! Let me get back!
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Rivals 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Oh.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Babble, 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 babble.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Thank you.
They're blowing up the elevator!
Our UN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Fine. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
Snooping as usual, I see.
The elevator's wind break took a scratch. Nothing more.
Oh, please.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Way to go, mate. Good work.
I should probably help Mother Goose, actually.
Mother Goose 1 hit! Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
I think he did.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
I'm just gonna go for the UAV all the way over here. Should probably go back.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here.
Don't worry, Mr. Harling, I'm coming to the rescue.
Let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Fox 2.
Die.
Mage 2 splashed to bed. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1.
Tally ho!
Mate 2, Mate 2.
Ah, shit!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
No, that wasn't me. I didn't do anything. You whippersnappers wouldn't know what
the
it
situation.
I mean, it wasn't me, I
Mother Goose 1
swear.
exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger?
No.
Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Professional bandicooter murders former president. We did it though in an A10! That's all that matters. We did it in the A10.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
No! I swear! It was an accident! Here's a medal, by the way.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Osean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
I wonder.
My dad died flying for the Osean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Crash Bandicoot is in prison.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Osean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many will lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
We're gonna get to my favorite part of this game. So when I first played this for the first time, I was like, shit, we're in a fucking prison now. So eventually I want to get this, so I'm probably going to save up for the FA-18 so we can get all these parts here. Do we stick with the A10? You know what, why not? We can use it again for this mission. Crash Bandicoot shanks a prison inmate with a sharpened pineapple to establish dominance. He's just stabbing him. Oh, we got a MiG. We got a MiG-21. Oh, did we use the biscuit plane? Oh, I kind of want to use the MiG actually. I think we showed dominance over the drones with the A10. I kind of want to play the MiG actually. We can use a machine gun pod as well. Yeah, let's use the MiG. Let's use the MiG. Yeah, I want to use the machine gun pod.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Now we got our 3 strikes as well. Oh, damn! It's really coming down outside. I think I heard thunder earlier as well. I'm getting all the rain! And it's stopping me from sleeping. MiG Gaming. We're going to be doing some MiG Gaming right here, folks. Oh shit, it's really coming down. I gotta close this window.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me a burst?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders. Go to hell.
Look at these guys.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections?
Chaos.
That'll get decided in the skies.
Let me in my little MiG.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing.
He's like the small guy in like a mob. He's gonna fucking stab your ankles.
Spare
Little
15,
MiG.
the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back.
Spare 8, when you land,
I love this so much. It's just chaos from here on.
Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn.
I can't shoot!
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Bruh.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war,
No, that's just a rumor.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Let's just tail this guy.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
How's it going there?
Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Just chilling with this guy. We're friends. Oh, he's not friendly though. Hey, buddy? Oh, we're gonna follow you now.
Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing. Shit, the enemy just hit the control.
Oh yeah, I'll do that too. I could do that. Yeah. Yeah, look at me.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Alright, you're boring now. I'm moving on.
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Oh. About bloody time!
Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger?
Right. No missiles, machine gun only.
I decide when you die. Alright, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance the line to him? I'll show you all how it's done. Not too shabby. Rock 2. Sorry, I got lucky. 3, front gun bandit. We're losing escorts. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're running this kill. Don't panic. This isn't our first dance.
Just absolutely shreds them. I love the machine gun part. It's so much fun.
I'm betting that report will get dressed up real.
Just get absolutely obliterated.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. A monkey can do this work.
Monkey.
Incoming hostile group detected.
I'm a
Take care of them.
bandicoot.
Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh, I'm gonna take a hit there.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, on your tail mark scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called SID lines. You want 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't.
Yeah, we're very naughty. Look at our naughty lines. We've got 3 of them.
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Oh, shitty Mick.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Was that missile did a lot of damage? We're at 50%. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? Should be the last dude. Oh wait, there's another MiG over here. MiG 29.
I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer. Multiple bandits inbound.
Let's go over here.
We got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's
Bye, I'm going over here. Let's get these guys first.
I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up.
You don't need to have to pull the trigger.
Trigger again!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
They're coming around with their guns. I bet he killed Harling with his guns, too.
Well, I should probably get over here, shouldn't I? They're bombing the place.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
I mean, at least this thing goes faster than the MiG.
McKenzie, please maintain
A10.
silence for the moment.
Priority, call up escort.
Come here, yo. Come here, darling.
That trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining.
Come on, boy. Go, go, go. Woohoo!
3 targets remaining.
This is a pretty
Ooh,
nice
got an
ride.
SU-33. Hello.
Pretty good.
Die.
Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, never mind. What is for the MiG?
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth.
Come on. Oh, I should really probably go back, shouldn't I? Should survive, maybe, hopefully. I want to kill everything.
This was not the plan.
I mean, I'm sure the base is built to be durable, right? You know, it's a decoy. Sure, it's okay. I'm sure those balloon trucks can take a missile hit.
The last escort is down. The bombers are ripe for the picking. Looks like we get to go home early today, gentlemen.
I love this job. Trigger does all the work. Even our noble count is no match for Harling's murderer. Drop your payload and maintain balance. You can bail out after that.
Let's get this first. It's so awkward steering and then pressing circle and X at the same time. Holding the accelerator. There we go.
Has an idea how to end the war.
Easy!
All targets confirmed.
Easy mid-gaming.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
You get so much of this as well.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
I'm gonna land out of spite.
Heading is good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
There we go. No. I was shooting my gun on the ground.
Right. right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Yeah, fuck you.
Spare 15, the runway's free.
Gambling is bad. You heard it here, folks.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Oh man. Looks like we're going into solitary. Oh! We got that S rank. We got that S rank with the fucking machine gun part. We're too powerful.
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly.
Yeah, you got an S rank. You did a really good job. Fuck
Sort
you,
of
getting
quiet
solitary.
eyes. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at him, wondering what they were talking about.
That's not creepy.
I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone.
Gentlemen,
Decades
today we'll
ago,
be playing
during
Russian
the age of
roulette.
expansion, the kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king.
The king?
Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem.
Oh!
She laughed like a princess.
It's the dog!
And I found out later, she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's
Yes!
new ruler.
He's here!
She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy.
It's the dog!
This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughter
The true mastermind behind the war.
was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit.
It's the fucking dog!
Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder
Yes,
that
it's the
people of this
JPEG dog.
war-torn country
He is
instantly
here.
felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden. Even from me.
That's what we're here for. Planes and a dog.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys.
Oh.
Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Oh man. Can't even resupply, what the fuck? Here's our first batshit huge mission with shit tons of targets for us to destroy. Can we get the FA though? No, we can't. We're just short. 10k short. Oh man. Then I'd have to buy the MiG 29. I don't really want to. I'm gonna get that FA-18 as soon as I can, just so I can get through here. Do we use the A10? Might actually, to be fair. I might actually use the A10 for this. Do I get the 4 AGM? I do prefer this over the UGB. Yeah, 44 of them. 40 UAG. No, let's use the UGB. Let's save money. Save some money. Mihai Law budget 64 billion USD. Dog budget £3. Though, one thing that's gonna be awkward, I just realised, is this thing is really slow. So getting from one side of the map to the other is gonna be really awkward. Could use the F4E, but you don't get nearly as much weapons. Like, we get 100 missiles with the A10 without any upgrades. I mean, there are a lot of air targets as well, so I could go the Tomcat. And it's got a decent like missile load. And I'll be able to get to the return line. Oh wait, no, I can't use the return line, can I? Yeah, I think maybe just for the speed, I might actually go for the F-14. Yeah. Yeah, we'll use. Yeah.
Aircraft preparations complete.
Please.
Stand by at the front.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first.
Was that gonna
If you
hit?
can't handle that, just fly and be a
Ah, there's a mountain in the way.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. The whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Let's get these guys before they take
Transport
off.
truck's fine. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out.
Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
We can resupply.
Taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Sure give me
So if I run out of ammo, I can please speed back to the return line.
Nothing more than destroy just one of them.
Get some ammo.
Like some big shot count.
Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
So I think I'll just spam these, even though these are just helicopters.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Spare 15 locked on. AA gun down. One down.
Rest in peace.
Come on, lock onto him, please.
AA gun down.
Almost impossible to find an opening. They've got every angle covered.
Vehicle down.
Missile, target!
Missile hit.
He's gonna lock. No way. Missile.
Locked on target.
Someone help me out here!
Sam down. Incoming missile. Breaking.
They can't even approach us.
Yeah, I wanted to try it. There's no way.
Nickel. Nickel.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Missile launched. Okay, all that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines.
Let's go to the return line a little bit early.
Osea has one. It probably says where and when
So we wipe out everything here. Let's get
They
this
already
stuff
know
up.
the next strategy. Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Van Dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check.
We've done quite a few landings, so I'll just skip this.
Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear.
Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Bam, bam. We've got a lot of vacancies here.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Spare 15, launching missile.
Yeah, we'll just tank it.
Nice kill. AA gun down. Spare 15 locked on. Troops destroyed all the trucks.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Sam down. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area. Vehicle down.
This is probably where the
Bearing 280.
Oh no, we got some more drones.
They're drones.
Oh god, that's scary.
The infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans. Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission. It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
The anti-air guns are hit hard, and their defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
The murderer's done it again.
That was a bit of a waste.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Pure units are just pawns.
Oh, come on, please.
Son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any
Thank
better.
you.
Continue with the operation.
You really are good at murdering people, Trigger. You're someone who's used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents.
That line. You're really good at murdering people, Trigger.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Woohoo! How did that not hit me?
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Take it off.
God damn it! I'm hit! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, please, please. Shoot him. Oh, the drones.
Take it out. Don't push your pants over one aircraft being down.
From the air. What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. Breaking out of luck. I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
We've got less than 3 days worth of energy stored. Missile, evading.
Count's a bit of a liar.
15 down another. That's 3.
Bit of a liar.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog. Trigger, they have a lock on you.
You'll pay for this.
Oh,
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger.
I don't even know what noise I just made just then.
Let's settle who's best once and for all. I'll take control of this mission, I'm afraid.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from inside. The tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
Nice job, Trigger. That's 5. I've shut down 6.
Bullshit. We're still on 2.
Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
Let's do some ground targets, shall we?
Vehicle down.
No, we gotta fire. Hit those damn fighters.
Ooh, do we fly in the tunnel?
Pursuing enemy.
Wow, Trigger's the only one.
Oh, we gotta fly in the tunnel.
Trigger, he's got a lock. Tabloid, check 6.
We'll destroy all this and we're gonna fly in the tunnel. And then I'm gonna really regret it later on.
AA gun down.
Then I end up crashing.
You're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron.
Congratulations from the guard dog, untouched.
Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them. Spare 15, missile away. Target hit. Take out anti-air weapons that get in the way.
Just fire 2 of that.
Tank destroyed. 2 minutes remaining.
Is Trigger still alive?
Alright, we're going in the tunnel.
Vehicle down.
Here we go.
Enemy base is critical. That's enough.
Yeah!
That can kill you. Trigger crashed. Truly an idiot.
You get a little bit of secret dialogue as well. Finally! That guy really didn't want to get shot down. Oh, we got some Grippins. Oh, we've got 18 seconds. Can we get a couple more kills? Oh, it doesn't look likely. Not even with the LAM. I don't know if that will count.
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is
No.
complete.
I shot him down, but I didn't count to the
Bastards who
score.
flew off are going to wish they were never born.
Pretty
You
good
guys
though.
get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too.
Hey, what's the bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Oh, you.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. Some welcome. All aircraft spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right?
Pretty good.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary.
Oh,
Take them.
what? I literally killed, like, their entire army. But I crossed the return line. Hit a fucking solitary with you. Got quite a bit of money from that. Damn. How are we doing for time? Let's have a look. Probably do one more mission, I reckon. And then we'll call the stream there.
I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember,
Look at you.
if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you.
Ah, good old solitary
Your
confinement.
so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and
Yinshi Valley,
anti-aircraft
this is gonna be
weapons hidden on the
fun.
mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
If there's a mission where I'm likely to die, it's probably this one. Ooh, this is gonna be a doozy. Right, let's get the F-18, shall we? Plenty of money to spare as well. Beautiful. I think that's rocket launcher, isn't it? We'll get the missile reload, so that's really good. I don't think I'm going to bother with ground hit defense. We're just going to get all the missile upgrades. Got missile power up here, but I don't think I'll really bother. I mean, missile speed is quite tempting. Actually, maybe going down to the Gripen area so we can get some more speed. We'll see how we go. I kind of want to like try using and showing off a bunch of different planes as we go. So could always just go down a different path just to get a different plane to play around with. I definitely do want to go for the Typhoon though. I love the Typhoon. Ooh, and this is a pretty good part to go for. Anyway, we'll stick with what we got for now. Let's use the FA-18, I think. We got QAM, which is always lovely. Oh, parts. No. So that's quite a few missiles on top of that. All the way up to 118. Right, I think we're ready.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Got a nice balanced plane for this mission. Woo, this is gonna be nasty. But we'll see if we can get through it without dying.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444
This
supplies
does feel
Cyclops
nice.
1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Any surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break, man.
Man, I need missions that can help me improve my score, not this crap.
We're low on ammunition.
The wind is
It'll be hard to
such a
take on
bitch
hostiles.
in this mission.
We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Fast work on you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Take that!
I can't see shit.
Locked on target.
There's no way I'll be back to the bridge. Don't get in my way.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year. Trigger, look sharp!
Oh, I'm too high up, aren't I?
Missile incoming!
Or is there not a thing in this mission?
Spare 15, missile away.
I'm gonna play it safe and just use missiles here. I'll bother with it again.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands. Right out.
Oh, we got some wind.
Fire! They have nowhere to run!
Ooh, son of a bitch! Oh dear, I should have flown left. First death! Oh my god! Oh, that's what we've got to do all of that again. Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain.
I knew it! I knew it! This mission is
Near
cursed.
thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Radar's working! We're under attack! Don't wait for interceptors! Use missiles!
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Do they have a death wish? Enemy is locked on!
Missile inbound, evade!
Target destroyed. This way first. Just circle around. Oh, that's dangerous.
It's blowing me off course.
So we don't die to the wind again.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk. Spare 15, missile away.
Oh, I miss.
Hey, gun down. Target down.
Oh, come on.
I sure enjoyed them. Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Right. Back to this.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Here it is, I can feel it. Oh, do I just go for the helis? Play it safe. Oh god, this is horrible!
Bandit down.
Oh my god, I hate this so much! I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it.
Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
Oh, the fucking thunder as well. I can't hit this guy. Oh my god. Please.
There's a lock on Trigger's bird.
Can't even fucking see. Should go for these.
The wind! I can't fight free!
Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
SAM sights down. Keep destroying radar facilities.
Right, that's all of those then.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There's some drones!
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
Thunder.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
It's a lot of thunder.
Break, goddammit, break!
Right, good start.
A bit scary.
6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile!
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar!
UAV down.
I'm staying well away from those rock formations.
Shake that missile off, Cyclops 3!
Cyclops!
Whoa!
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your
I
ass!
can't see shit.
9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day in the office. Why are we risking our lives and wiping someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
So getting struck by lightning really fucks with your HUD.
Support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off swiftly.
Watch your tails, guys.
Look after the survivors.
And temporarily it's going to be difficult to lock onto things.
Missile inbound. More to go.
Somehow the lightning doesn't just completely fuck your plane down and shoot you down.
You cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 is moving up.
Oh god.
Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's moved up. We got our hands full. Thundercloud.
Cyclops 1, break, break!
Missile closing. Breaking. Cyclops 3. One aircraft nearby from the 444.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Man, dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You let the devil 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil count.
Come on, I wanna
Don't
go.
make me laugh.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless
I better
regulars.
get over here before you get shot down.
All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
I'll get struck by lightning. Oh,
Cyclops 1, check your 6!
I lost too much speed.
Are you bastards flying just to waste fuel?
Go to hell.
Cyclops 1, missile!
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
there we go.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, champ.
Cavalry's
Enemy
here.
approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing.
Holy die.
Afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide.
Look at this champ doing the maneuvers. Uh-oh.
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him. Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them. Negative. That's not possible.
Fight me,
Get
hype.
in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Last of the craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out.
Shit.
It's good we've got QAMs. Just kind of spam them.
They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine. Don't call me that. Ready to fire. On the enemy's radar. Su-3, check your 6.
Spare 15 locked on. Spare 15 launching missile.
Shaking bandit.
Almost out of special weaponry.
Come on. At least one of them here. Oh, that one is making it iffy.
Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood. Spare 15 caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Doesn't miss, I don't think. The guy's a goddamn flying wizard.
Sol 2, this is Sol 1. Sol 2 here, what's up? Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I?
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No, just one's taking him on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Enemy incursion. Do not engage. If it gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Monster has a lock.
Come on. Oh, we got some hits. Let's go.
White lines. Do they signify something? Sol 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
We dodged again. Interesting. 3 white lines. Do they signify something?
He's not even shooting at me.
Chase him down. You've got this.
Call me, you bastard.
Missile.
Missile incoming.
Missile.
Spare 15 locked on.
Warning. System malfunction. Warning. System malfunction.
Missile launched.
Oh.
I'm hit. Sol 1, moving to assist. Your job.
How did he jump like that?
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15.
Bruh,
Do
this
something or
dude.
the entire recon squadron could go down.
Oh, I see that rock there.
Pressure warning. pressure and warning.
I just don't want to crash. Come here. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, he's just gonna fly still now. I just shot him with like 6 missiles and he's like, haha, I'm fine. It's but a flesh wound. Yeah, we did it. Bye, Mihai.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Random nutjob old man pilot tanks 6 missiles.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will he be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now.
Just nosedive into the ground.
3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Heading is good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
This isn't the cleanest Yinshin Valley, but that's alright. I was expecting more than one death,
Nice job
to be
at not
honest.
ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away.
What do you mean we failed?
Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Bruh. Our penal unit just isn't appreciated. Right, I think that's gonna be it for today. But we managed to get through a decent chunk of it. But yeah, that's pretty much most of the early game of Ace Combat 7 done. But it won't be stopping there. We'll be doing more of this next Tuesday. And I'll probably keep going until we actually finish the game. And I think I might play through the DLC missions as well. Got a few of them after. But yeah, thank you everyone for turning up. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Later!